Hello, Namaste. This is Dr. Krishna Puttaparthi from Dallas, Texas. Here today we are here with Dr. Meenakshi Padmanabhan, who has a Guinness World Record, also Limca records, and of course she's a composer, singer. Also, she sings in 14 different languages. So let's welcome Dr. Meenakshi Padmanabhan to IAS News.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste, Dr. Meenakshi ji.
Dr. Krishna Mohan, it is very wonderful from iAsia News to have you with us in India, in Hyderabad. It's really a warm welcome to you, to our state, and you come all the way from Dallas and to cover this news. So I take it like a blessing, and
Oh.
it's so wonderful that I'm here today with you. And whatever help what we can do for iAsia News and to Dallas, it's my privilege. Thank you
Thank-
very much. And
Likewise, thank you also for giving me an opportunity to talk to you. Let me ask you first that you were involved with many non-profit organizations. Yes, particularly, you are interested in helping the special disabilities children. It's a NIPID, right?
Yes.
That NIPID. Can you tell our viewers why you are involved with that NIPID, and just a little bit about the NIPID and those, what exactly you do there?
Sure, sir. Basically, I'm from Kerala. To introduce myself, I was born in Kerala, but brought up in different places because my father used to work in airport. So I think it's a blessing of my parents and my gurus that I had all this privilege of all these awards and accolades, what I achieved. Secondly, while working in the school, I was a teacher after doing BSc, BEd, and also I did my double doctorate in naturopathy and doctorate in music and doctorate in alternative therapy especially. I'm a gold medalist and I got Lifetime Achievement Award from Government of India. And also we have entered into Guinness Record, as you rightly said, Limca Book of Records and various other records. But I feel, all these awards and accolades is only exclusively for me. But what way I should be helpful to the society? That was my concern. What I earn, I want to give back to society. I was looking for such opportunity. So amidst that, I came across a place called Swayam Krishi, where I started working and teaching music. As I'm already a qualified musician, graded artist of All India Radio and Doordarshan, I used to teach them and take them out for a program so that they can get exposed to the public and they can get an opportunity to mingle with public and know what is life. Otherwise, they are always shut inside their rooms.
Dr. Meenakshi, you said that Swayam Krishi, what exactly is Swayam Krishi?
Swayam Krishi people, Dr. Manjula Kalyan is the director for Swayam Krishi. There, she teaches them, the name itself says that Swayam Krishi. They have to earn their life by doing something. So there they are taught how to take the peeling of they peel the onions or they do some work in which caliber they are able to do. Like that they are trained and they identify their nature, what they can work, and they earn money out of it and it is deposited on their own name. So like that they got also classes. They also teach, sometimes singing, dancing, everything. So I was involved with them after my school hours. I was working in a school, like DAV's public school. Later on, I moved to Bharati Vidya Bhavan. So they thought, that I should do something after my school hours. I had the vision and wish that I should work for these children. So I started teaching them music and also dance. That's how I came across with Swayam Krishi. And the children are so much attached to me. More than 40 years I'm working with them. So being a part of this, I started getting communication with NIPID. NIPID was previously called as NIMH. It's of National Institute for Empowerment for Disabled Children. Or Divyanjan.
Yeah,
Divyanjan. So they just started asking me, you can come and teach music, and I started getting involved with them. Then afterwards, now I became the assistant professor in NIPID, teaching BEd and MEd students, as already I'm a Fulbright scholar.
So you're teaching the students of that NIPID institute, or you're teaching the teachers who are going
to train the future teachers.
Future teachers, okay.
Okay, but along with that, I take part in the cultural activities. I involve them. And apart from all these, you know, I got Nada Jyoti award from Tamil Nadu government, and in the Reiki and other alternative therapies, as I did, I also do surgery with my hands without even using a needle. So I got lot of awards and accolades because of that. I started helping these people in all the ways what I can do for them. Secondly, I'm interested to talk about Bharat Bharati because I'm the Prabhari for South for Bharat Bharati. It's an organization which says Ek Bharat Shreshth Bharat, the motto of our Prime Minister. So
can you tell what exactly the Bharat Bharati?
yeah, Bharat
They need to know
Bharati
that.
is an organization which is worldwide present and mostly it is in India. Our founder president, national president is Vinay Patraleji. So he started this vision and his mission was to spread this throughout the world. Like suppose we say Raksha Bandhan, we think that it is exclusively celebrated only by North Indians. So we can all celebrate Raksha Bandhan. Mainly they celebrate Independence Day and Republic Day together. All these everywhere. So we have to follow the traditions of the country, not only the tradition and festivals, even the food culture. So we
Yeah.
have started
Different
keeping
states have
different state
food.
food culture,
Yeah.
different state of different food. So like that, then also to include all the different linguistic peoples. So that is how we got connected. So this NIPI is having special children. So as I already worked with the normal children, I have a team of dancers. So I made it a program like, you know, inclusive cultural exchange. I got this idea by doing a program called Kadamba Mala. I did part 1, part 2, part 3 in Ravindra Bharati, where it included all various dancers. As I speak already 14 languages,
Yeah.
so it was easy for me to write and compose non-filmy patriotic songs.
Okay.
So I did this for 75 songs for 75 languages. And what happened in India for the past 75 years during the celebrations of 75th Independence Day.
Also, I know that with this Bharat Bharati, that we have been celebrating this 150th birthday of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel ji, and also the Vande Mataram.
150th year of Vande
Talk
Mataram.
about that
Yes.
also.
The 150th year of Vande Mataram, this is the year what we are celebrating that. So, usually we sing Vande Mataram only up to Sujalam Sufalam. I would like to sing that and show you. But the remaining part also I composed in the same similar tunes so that it will become easy for others to follow it. So that I am singing everywhere that. So I want to sing it in 150 places. That is the aim of Bharat Bharati, that we have to present this Vande Mataram in 150 places. So we have selected universities, school children, and we taught them this, and also with the special children and all the special educators have been taught this song so that they can sing along with us and in praise of our motherland or Bharat Mata. Similarly, it is the 150th year of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. So we also composed a song and dance for Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, where we are presenting. Recently, we did it in Mallareddy University also, and different places. So we want to promote this, our culture and Bharatiya culture and Bharatiya Samskriti all over the place, in India and abroad too. That is the reason, and you were also there with some of the programs, and we met, and you had the opportunity to shoot these events also. So it's great that you have come over here from Dallas to get to know people like us and the people to promote mainly those children, because they don't get a platform to perform their event. That's why I made it like an inclusive cultural fest. So these children will be with me wherever we are going. Somebody may be thinking, how much you are paid. It's not for the payment. See, the culture comes on its own. It is not that you practice with a teacher or something like that way, but the cultural should be from inborn culture. They say Daivanukulam,
Okay.
like God's gift. So
So
I want to promote them from them. Whatever is inherent in them now, we have to shake it out, take it out from them.
I know that you have been traveling to various states, various cities, right? The other day you went to Bangalore, and also you went to Gulbarga and other places in Karnataka. So you're like an ambassador for this Bharat Bharati, or?
I'm only the South Prabhari. I'm the ambassador for Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, my school, where I worked. I worked for more than 20 years, and previously I was working in DAV. And apart from that, I'm the chairperson for a spiritual organization from Germany. So I speak little bit German too.
Hmm.
It's from Germany. It is actually international coordinator for Nityagni. I'm into so many things, like I should say jack of all trades but master of none. But I'm trying to become master of all these now. But I had the interest, that we should have varied interest in other aspects, and we should not concentrate only on studies or only on cooking or only on family. So we should be multi-talented. That was my vision in my childhood, that I should become multi-talented, multitasking. So I'm proceeding. I feel 24 hours is not enough for me to complete all my tasks.
Well, let's
But
talk.
with all your viewers' support and our support and your support and all the support, I think I can achieve something in this world.
Okay, let's talk about your singing part.
Yes.
So let's tell about yourself, how you're involved with this music. Whether you have produced any music records, anything. Just a little bit say something about that.
Sir, what I told you about Germany, that's also connected with music. Actually, it came to me as incidentally, I was selected for that as a chairperson. And now I'm the leader for entire South region also. It is medically, scientifically proved healing, free of cost. It's also connected with music, but we use the German terms. We tune in and we get connected to the music or this to make a concentration, and all the chronic diseases gets cured out of that. So that drew my attention that I should continue my music also. So basically, when I was in Kerala, I learned music, the basic things, and I used to sing from the age of 8 from in All India Radio, Trivandrum, and also I am the student of Chinmayananda, where we learned Bhagavad Gita also sitting on his lap, so I can recite all the 18 chapters of Bhagavad Gita. So from childhood, I had some interest to learn music. I used to play Veena also. So I was in Bal Bhavan, so learnt all the dance forms of India and also these things. Yeah.
So you were talking about something like a music therapy for the people.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit
Yeah.
about that?
See, this music, I don't call it music therapy. Music has the power, it is divine, it is the power to heal whatever we want to. So, once we have experienced, it is medically, scientifically proved healing, which can cure any sort of disease. Blind could see, lame could walk. It was something amazing, and it is absolutely free of cost. It is charitable organization. Headquarters is Germany, and India, Hyderabad is headquarters. So I am the trustee and chairperson for this healing. It is called healing the natural way, because nature has only the capacity to heal people.
Yes.
Nature will never think that he is rich, he is poor, I cannot give these fruits to him and all. So it gives abundantly. So we have to be connected with the nature, as we believe God lives in nature.
So it is like a supplemental.
Yes.
Other than the medicine, so even the music also
Yes.
help in healing the.
So we play
whatever
music
the
as a
way it is.
media. It is not music healing alone. And the people who played that also were not musicians. But on the spot, you get the right thought form what you have to do. See, we go, as a teacher, I have experienced this. When I go to different class, 10th class, 12th class, I used to teach science and music. But you get the right thought form what you have to act. That is the secret behind my energy. I don't fall sick. I don't take any medicines.
Okay, coming back to this, the special children.
Special children. So one thing I forgot to add up in this is, you were asking me about the music part.
Yes.
So after that, I continued my journey. I learned light music from our master, Dr. Chittaranjan, and classical music from Nedumari Krishnamurthy and Tadepal Loknath Sharma, and many more gurus. So I was seeking for learning something from my childhood. I had a, what shall I say, throbbing or something like, I want to acquire it something for music. So in that connection, I also sang in All India Radio. One of your relative was there. She was also there in All India Radio. Used to sing in Bhakti Ranjini. Yes.
Since you have been involved with this special children again, since you have been involved with a lot of this special children, I've been watching the dances there, dances here, singing and so is there any difference between the normal kid in this sense and this
Yes.
or do you have any special ability to grasp the music also?
See, some of them have
Faster.
the inborn talent, but they cannot express because they were never given a platform. And even we taught dance to blind children. But it is not so easy to say. For normal children, you can say, do this, do that. They can see. But how will you make them understand? So
Okay.
I had really a difficult task to make them understand. So I used to go near them, keep the hand left, right, like this, then left, right, like this. And it used to take a long time. Even for these children, for one line, if you have to sing, Manamanta Vokkatane, their mother tongue may be different, but we have to teach them and make them understand. Repeatedly, you have to tell that, for not only for music, any work, then only it will sit on that. But once they grasp it, they will not forget.
Okay.
That is the thing. And dance also is the same way. But they are interested. One thing is, I got acquainted with these children, and more I used to spend lot of time with them, sparing my love and affection, so they will not leave me. That's
Yeah.
how they learned.
I see. Um, I mean, finally, you would like to say any message for a younger generation or the people who want to help this kind of special
Yes.
children?
Surely. Sir, most of the youngsters, I would say that they are confined to their own work or to their mobile or to their whatever it may be. So I feel multitasking is important for everyone. And whoever has this, I'm doing all this without expecting any cost from anybody, no salary, but my spare time. But it has become a full time for me now.
Is it a passion?
It is a passion, and I feel it is think what I can achieve in the life afterwards. We don't want to have fixed deposit of money in the bank, but we need more people together. One person asked me, how much money did you earn by doing all this? I said nothing, only zero, but I learned lot of millions of people by this. So I want everyone in the world to know that we have to carry forward and march forward with the torch, that we have to help people and mingle with me, so that I can support you and you can support me.
So you're sharing the knowledge, that
Yes.
you have it, and you're passing it on to the
Yes.
next generation.
Correct, true.
Yeah. Are you training any other teachers?
Yes,
the way
I'm also teaching online music,
Okay.
and also whoever is interested, those who have free time, I want them to be with us, so that we can do a lot of activities together.
Mhm.
Because man alone is mighty, but God is almighty. If with His support, we can do a lot of things. And I feel not alone me. Even you can proceed further after my time, whatever it may be. When the time comes, I have to go back. Nobody is permanent here. But with all the support, I really thank you for giving me this opportunity, so that I can talk to the public or viewers that we can do something in this world. Don't think we are nothing. I don't know. I'm confined to my kitchen. I'm confined to my work. Everybody has 24 hours. God has not spared anybody giving extra time. So I think we should do this, so that the knowledge spreads and also unity spreads, and we can know each other. I would like to also bring this Bharat Bharati to abroad with Vinay Patralaji, so that we can work together. It is also non-charitable. Where all I worked, we did it only for charity.
Have you?
And also I'm working with Nitya Agni.
Okay.
It is like, do havan in a simple way without anything in 20 minutes. Otherwise, we say in a Ganapati Puja, oh, it is long process, we have to secure that, procure this, all this. But my Guruji, Srini Guruji from Nitya Agni, he is from Tiruvannamalai. He has taught us how to do havan, why we have to do, explain all the process. Because these days generation children will not understand why should we do that, or they will say it's waste of time, waste of money, and why should we do, what will we get? But it has its own power.
Yes.
So we have to, they should be educated. And also I also want to educate the youngsters. They are carefree and they are not bothered about the costumes or dress or whatever it may be. They leave their hair like that. And in Puranas, they used to say that if they leave their hair, all the negative elements get into through the follicles of the hair, and they get lot of diseases. But what is the use of going to a doctor or going for that treatment, this treatment, hair fall and all? There is a procedure which you have to follow. Not that I don't like, or I don't say that you should be very like, Purva, like Purana Purusha, or like Patakala Pachadi.
But
Decent. But you should groom yourself also with not only with the dress, but also with the customs, and follow our tradition and our sampradaya, and follow the Sanatana Dharma.
Have you been abroad?
Yes.
So where all you went?
I was in Dallas.
What is the purpose of going abroad?
I have two sons, and my first son stays here in Hyderabad. He works in the media, through whom only I got in contact with you. He introduced me to you. And second son is in Dallas. He did his MS in Syracuse University. He was in Dallas. I went for his convocation, and after that we went to Atlanta. My brother lives in Virginia, so I had the opportunity to go to Germany and also to Singapore, and also we went to Bali. So along with my Guruji, I travel all this to teach Havan, how to do Havan. So I'm the international coordinator for Nitya Agni, and along with that, we also went with my husband. Now I went with my husband. Now I lost my husband. He was very, very, very handsome and very obedient to me. So he was very helpful. So he was a fan of Mohammad Rafi. So we used to sing songs. So we used to travel like that. But now I have to live my life. So I feel all these have given me the strength to live life
of course,
abroad.
yeah, the life goes on anyway.
Yes.
Then have you are you organizing any music concerts, or whether it's a classical or even light
Yes.
music?
I had a friend from Venkat from Dallas who was here. Last week, last month, 15 days back something, we organized Pancharatna Kirtanas. And I'm also, yes, I also Tyagaraja Aradhana. I am also singer in light music. So I got a graded artist of light music. I learned it from Dr. Chittaranjan and also Sugam Sangeet from Venkatesh Godkindi.
Okay.
So I had the passion to learn. Always I seek for some learning. Even in the span of time, after a school vacation, I go for typewriter or shorthand. I want to learn something. Even now, if somebody say I'm teaching, I'm ready to go there to learn something.
Oh, yeah, of course. There is nobody in this world that they know everything.
Yes, because knowledge is unlimited.
Unlimited, and you're always will be like a student.
Yes.
No matter how, it doesn't matter whether you're 70 or 80.
Yes.
Still you learn something.
So I feel everybody should know the word to say KNOW instead of saying EDVO.
Correct. Well, Dr. Meenakshi Padmanabhan, it's it's a pleasure to talk to you, and I hope our viewers also like exactly what you have given about you and your work, and we wish you all the best on behalf of IASA News, and we look forward to talk to you again when we visit Hyderabad again. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. It's a pleasure that you have come over here. But I think we should continue our journey even though you are in Dallas or any part of the country. But now we got all the media to connect with us over the mobile or whatever it may be. So you don't have to be physically present wherever you are.
Yes.
Still, we'll continue. I would like to work for your
definitely
IASA.
Technology will help us to connect each other.
It will carry forward.
Yes.
Again, I'll be traveling next month to US. So we can meet over there.
I hope so.
I'll be there for 6 months.
You're welcome.
So anybody who wish to take my support or I wish to take your support, please feel free and please inform our Dr. Krishna Mohan for his activities and support him also. That is my request. That it is not enough that if you are at home watching this and clapping and wishing and subscribing the channel, but you have to really support whatever way you can that way. So we can interact more, as it is all the first beginning and end. We should continue.
Once again, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Namaste.